Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to tell you a story about grace. There once was a little girl named Sally, and Sally was adopted by a family who was not very nice to her. They didn't treat her like the other children in the family, and they even left her home and took the other children when they went to Disney World. But one day, Sally was adopted by a whole new family that truly loved her and showed her God's love. So once Sally's new family learned that she had never been to Disney World, they decided that they had to plan a trip as soon as possible to take her to Disney World so she could experience some magic. So as the months got closer and closer to going to Disney World, Sally began to act out. Sally did not behave when she was coloring with her siblings. If she got frustrated, she'd throw all her pencils everywhere and run away. So one day, Mom had to sit down with Sally and explain to her that her behavior was not very good and she needed to do better. So before Mommy could even say any reprimands, Sally said, "I know what you're going to say. You're going to say I can't go to Disney World and that you're going to leave me home." But Mom stopped and thought for a moment, and she decided to exercise God's grace. Grace is a gift given to us that we don't deserve or that we can't earn. It's an expression of God's love. And so Mom told Sally that the trip to Disney World is a family trip, and because you're part of this family, you're going to get to go to Disney World. So Sally felt a little bit better. But as the days got closer and closer to going to Disney World, Sally began to act up again. She would draw on Mom's favorite clothes. She would run around the house with an umbrella. She even stole some food from the pantry and lied about it. These are all very, very bad things that could get any of us to not go to Disney World anymore. I know my mother would have turned the car around and said, "You don't deserve to go to Disney World." But Sally's parents decided to exercise grace. They took her to Disney World, and she loved it. She had the greatest day going on rides and eating cotton candy. And even afterwards, when they got into bed and said their prayers, Daddy asked Sally, "Did you enjoy yourself at Disney World on your first trip to Disney World?" And she said, "Yes, Daddy. But I realized that I didn't get to go to Disney World because I was good. I got to go to Disney World because I'm your daughter." And just like that, each and every one of us is God. We are God's children, and therefore He loves to give us grace. Isaiah 30, verse 18 says, "God is eager to be gracious to us." So take that with you and remember that God loves you and He's willing to give you grace even when you mess up. And because we love Him, we'll do our best to be good and not to disappoint Him. Thanks. Have a happy Sabbath.